Peace, everyone. Welcome to BluFire TV. I am Ocean Blue Bay, and today I'm going to be showing you all how I made this painting. Before I get started, I must say it has been quite some time since I've been on YouTube and made any videos, but I'm in a space in my life where I'm ready to share my art with the world again. I'm ready to get back to it and share my message of peace, love, and art. But to avoid rambling on, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the video. So for the background of this, I wanted it to have a wood-like texture, color tone combination. So I used a mixture of different browns, oranges, yellows, a bit of white, and I believe that I may have even used a bit of gold in this. So here's where I add the crescent-like shape in the middle using red. Then I'm going to add a bit of dark brown and black at the bottom of it to just add some more depth, because I really want this red in the middle to really stand out. And now the fun begins. So now I'm going to start preparing my fluid colors using red acrylic paints, PVA glue, and I'm mixing it together. I also add a bit of alcohol ink just to brighten up that color a bit, and it's actually going to add some different textures and effects as well. That looks so cool just in the cup. So I mix this up together, and I do also add a little bit of water to it, but once it is ready, I start the pour. Now, to be honest, y'all, I was so nervous doing this part, like ridiculously nervous, because I had a vision in my mind and I really wanted to be intentional about this piece. I am an intuitive artist, so a lot of my paintings, I just go off the flow. But there are other paintings where I really want to be intentional about it, and I have a vision that I want to be able to bring to reality. And this piece was a bit complicated, but it turned out amazing. So let's go ahead and get back into it. As you see, I've added red, gold, and black to the middle, and just watch this part. Some of the frame was actually cut out of this, but you still saw what you was able to see, and it was just so cool. So now I'm taking my straw and I'm just blowing some of these colors around, and just to get them to merge together a bit and add some more effects to it. And to be honest, I could have stopped here. This was gorgeous, but nope, I decided to keep going, because even though I had a vision in my head, as I continued to go, more started coming to me. So, like I said, even as an intuitive artist, even though I had an intention going into this piece, as I was creating, a new vision came to me, and I decided to go ahead and explore what that was going to be. So I just kept going, and this strip, I was a bit upset at first because I was like, no, it didn't drip the way I wanted it to. It got a bit messy, but it still turned out to be way more cooler. I don't even know if that's the way to say it, but it was just way more cooler than I expected. So I just continued to keep going with the flow. Remember, there are no mistakes in art. And boom, here's an example of that. I actually had dropped a few of the red and the black paint on the side. So as long as you have some Q-tips, you can fix so many errors in your paint. So yeah, so I just kept going with the flow. No matter what your painting turns out to be, just remember that there are no mistakes in art. Everything that happens in art is meant to be, and it's all beautiful. So just go with the flow. And here is where I am literally just doing that. I'm going with the flow. Here I start to clean up that edge because I want the edge to be real crisp. And as you can see, I went off to the side I was like, ooh, what would happen if I added something here? So now you're going to see me doing one of my favorite parts. I'm just going to be adding some doodle lines and make it a little trippy. And now we are all finished. So this is when it was still wet and it looked really cool. Some of the black with where the doodle is, I went back in over it just to cover up any spaces where there were gaps. But my goodness, this came out, it turned out just so dope. I love the layers in it and the multi dimensions in it. I really wanted this piece to have layers and texture, and man, it's beautiful. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below if there's anything you would like to see me do next. May peace be with you. I love you. Keep creating. Peace.